All right, so now let's transition to the discovery of Flowster. So I showed it to you on one of our calls. And what happened in your head when I first started showing you how it worked?
It was weird because I don't know if you remember on that call, like I said, holy moly, like I really need this thing fast because like I had a bunch of videos trying to train my people, but it was all over the place. So I did a video 3 months ago, and now I have a new person in the same position, and I don't have a clue where that video is. So basically,
or it's out of date. Or the video is now out of date. You'd have to
exactly. So now, like I was seeing how you break it down because also my trainings were like an hour long, and like heck, like how if we change one step and we upgrade something, how I'm going to change it on that hour long video. So I was for me to like upgrade a training. It took me maybe a year because I don't want to do another hour-long training to change this thing. And like things have changed. There are things that my team changed themselves because something is not working and they have to fix it. And it's not in their training. So like how the heck I'm going to do it? Like it was so crazy that when you show me, it wasn't only the Flowster thing. It's also the mentality, the mindset of doing little steps by steps and like super, super simple and stupid. So anybody can do it. And if something is not working and you have to replace something, you just go in 30 seconds and you replace that little step. You don't have to replace an hour or two of training. You replace 30 seconds. And so that was a life changer for me.
And I've told many people this, that video-based training makes it easy for the trainer initially because they can just share their screen, record the video, here's how you do the thing. But that's when the problems start to occur because as you just described, over time, you get more and more and more of these videos. So they're all over the place. Some of them are 10, 15, 20 minutes long, an hour long, as you described. And now they get out of date. And you end up with this huge pile of disorganized content, and it makes the learning experience for the recipient awful because, one, nobody can remember every single detail of an hour of video. Like even 10 minutes of video, it's too much. Nobody can remember that. So then they're working their way through your hour-long video, and they get to a point in the video where it no longer matches what their experience is because the interface of somebody else's software changed. And so now they're like, well, what am I supposed to do? And they say, hey, Joe, this video is no longer current. And you're looking at it, it's an hour long. And they're like, oh, man, I don't want to reshoot that thing. That's going to take me an hour. I got to edit it, blah, blah, blah. So it made keeping your processes up to date. Tell me if I'm putting words in your mouth, but a holy effing nightmare.
Yeah, 100%. No, it is what it is.
Whereas with Flowster, what I showed you and what I've told many people is like, hey man, if you realize that, and your staff couldn't update your videos because they only you can.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like now, it's 100 times easier because maybe I do a 20-minute training because not everybody is as a structure. Like I'm a 9. This personality, I'm a 9. I like to talk. I like to be with people. I like to sell, but I'm not a structure. I'm not as the most structured dude you meet. So basically for me, what is working right now is like I do the 20-minute training, but I hire a super structured person that she goes and chop the video in 1 minute, 30 seconds, 15 seconds. If I'm talking about something that she can crop out and not even put it, and we put it on steps on Flowster, and it's like, okay, step number 1, 30 seconds, click here, move this thing, and then she transcribed the little 30-second video and put it with screenshots inside of Flowster. So now like I can onboard sometimes. Well, at that point, I was onboarding like new people a week at some point, and yeah, I didn't have to do anything. Basically, hey, this is the onboarding process. Go through all the check boxes on Flowster. When you're done, let's have a call. So it's like, wow, it's another level. Like I'm really grateful to had that conversation with you, because you changed you changed the way I do stuff in my business, and it gave me life back. It gave me like time.
So to be clear, I want to make sure everyone understands. You still record a video that says, here's how you do the thing. But now, rather than saying to your employees, watch this video, you have someone on your team that converts that video into a checklist within Flowster that's broken down into 17, 18, 57 steps, whatever. And now your employees aren't watching videos. They're looking at screenshots of the stuff you covered in the video when you created it initially. So it's no more painful for you to create your content, the original copy. And now your team is converting that content into mostly pictures and text and so forth. So
and they add also the 30-second video they chop the video in 17 pieces, and they put the little video on top. And the coolest part is that she's trained now to, whenever we have a change in the process, she can go and record her screen and do the screenshots and replace that single step. Or if I found out something and we have to fix something, I go and do it. And it's like, before it was like, holy moly, like I could procrastinate for 3 months on changing a process because it was too painful for me. And now it's like, okay, you really don't have 3 minutes to update this thing and don't have the bigger other problem.
Yeah, so now you hit the edit button. You replace the screenshot, type some new words, hit the update button, and literally in sometimes 30 seconds to 3 minutes, you're done. So there's no reason to procrastinate.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the impact on your team. Now, your team is smaller now than it was before, but that's also because you really radically changed your business model to do more group coaching and teaching versus the service work. Yeah,
I'm doing more money with a third of the team. And it's because it's also more structure.
So what's it like for your staff? What kind of things do you, like when you're hiring new employees and you're onboarding them and you're putting them in Flowster and you're assigning workflows to them, what kind of feedback do you get from them now, or the amount of questions that you get now versus the old way?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something weird. I got one of my high school friends. He lost his job through COVID. He's an engineer, and he was in I'm from Dominican Republic, and I said, "Dude, I don't know. Like, you can work with me, but like, okay, let's go." And I don't have the time to teach you. Like, literally, like you are my friend, and I love you, but I literally won't be able to teach you. And I gave him access to a couple workflows in Flowster, and he was blown away. Like, he was like, holy crap, like, dude, you have these things super organized now. Like, I'm blown away. Like, I could do tasks that I would never think that I could do just because it's so easy and simple on Flowster. And I have no clue. I'm an engineer, like civil engineer. Like, it's unrelated 100% to marketing. I have no skills around marketing. And it was like, wow, that's what the day that I said, thank you.
Yeah, I love hearing that. Now, in Flowster, there is a marketplace where we have hundreds and hundreds of pre-made templates for all sorts of standard operating procedures. Now, you can create your stuff from scratch, or if you don't like creating stuff from scratch, you can go into the marketplace and you can grab templates, and then you can use them as they are, or you can customize them, whatever you want to do. Have you, in your business, because your business is a very unique business, have you had to create all your stuff from scratch, or have you been able to make use of what was in the marketplace?
No, because my team is super unique. I haven't used this flows there.
Okay. So for the folks that are listening, if you feel that that's you think, well, Flowster sounds great, but my business is really super unique. And so maybe I'm not going to find any of these pre-made templates and I don't have time to make the templates. I want to let you know that we do have, internally, we call it an SOP concierge service, where basically we make them for you. You could do like Joe does and just do a screen capture for 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever, doesn't matter. And you just send our team that raw content. And for a fixed fee, we will convert it all into Flowster templates for you so that burden does not fall on you. And then you also don't have to rely on the marketplace. So if you sign up for Flowster, you want to know more about that, you just get in touch. You can email support@flowster.app and they will direct you to the right place.